So, had a customer who's complaining about a noise on the right hand side of her vehicle. It's a Chrysler 300. Um, you know, I test drove the car and I heard rattling and I heard it on the right hand side, so I decided to go take a look closer into it. And that's what I found over there. That's what that should look like right there. This, I actually feel kind of lucky because I test drove this car on the road and I heard that noise, but when we got into the shop, we started, checking and trying to see what was going on, if we could isolate the noise, and the ball joint falls loose. And of course, as you can see, it is totally dry. There should be grease on there. It's just worn out. It shouldn't have fallen out like that. I am so glad that didn't happen to me while I was on the road test driving this car. Or it could have been very, very bad. One thing about this particular application, whenever you have a control arm issue, upper control arm, it's recommended that you replace both of them at the same time. It's a little bit more cost to it, but it's a safety issue right here. This could have killed somebody if the owner, or if I were driving it and it had to happen on the road. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it some more. Let me get a little bit of light on there. I'll shake it some more and show you what will actually happen. Okay, so as I was saying, the only thing that's, oh wow, the only thing that was holding that was the boot up there. I didn't think, yeah. So as you can see, if that comes loose while you're driving down the road, and you're gonna lose total control. Look what happened. The wheel just falls out, fell off. This particular car has some aftermarket wheels on it, a little bit heavier. These cars aren't really designed for aftermarket wheels. If you do put aftermarket wheels on your car, the first thing that I recommend you doing is change out that upper control arm. You can get the ones from Chrysler, but Moog actually makes, I didn't really want to give a commercial here, but anyway, get the good ones. Moog makes a very good one. That stands up, and I think that one, and depending on where you buy it from, will come with a lifetime warranty. So, but yeah, we're gonna change the upper control, or we have to change the upper control arm now to get this car out of here. But that was the issue that the owner was hearing, and when she drove it, she kept hearing a knocking noise. So that's the noise right there. She thought it possibly was a strut. We'll check the strut later after we replace the upper control arm. But final thoughts: if you have a Chrysler 300 and you hear if you hear noise or feel some instability in the front of the car, get your upper control arms checked, especially if you have aftermarket wheels on it. These wheels are a little bit heavier, and as you can see, this part, that's the way the part should look. This part is rather thin. I mean, it's really, it's really thin. So go ahead and replace those. If you have, heck, I would say if you have over 75,000 miles on that car, go ahead and replace those. I mean, it's a safety issue. I mean, you don't want to end up like this. All right, till next time, YouTube. Oh, I know someone's probably going to ask me, how do you replace that? Okay, so this right here, you take that nut off there. You take the tire off, of course, but you take this nut off here, and you can either take a hammer and beat that out, or if you take a hammer and hit it right here on that edge, or right there, or sometimes right there, a good solid hit, that thing will pop right out once you get the nut off. Then you simply have a screw there and a screw there, and this whole arm will come off. See that bolt head there? And there's another bolt head there. You'll have to do it. You'll have to open the hood, and of course you have to remove the wheel. So once you put it back together, you just push this back up. All right, there'll be a stud stick in there. You'll push that up. It helps if you take a jack, put under your wheel, push it up, so that this will make contact when you're putting everything back together. I'm not going to do a video on it because it's super simple. It's really easy. Doesn't take that much time to do. Also, this will help with alignment. Okay, this is a sign of something was going on in the suspension. You see how that tire is worn out on the inside. Well, the reason for that is this ball joint up here was letting this thing sway from left to right, okay, or whichever direction it chose to move. So here's the sign, the wear signs here on this tire. we can look at the other side and see the other tire is wearing evenly all the way around. Alright, so if you have any questions or comments, please post, chat. Till next time, YouTube. Oh yeah, also I did a head gasket and some other stuff on this job, on this particular car. If you have a Chrysler 300 and want to do some good maintenance on it so that it'll last you for many years to come, then take a look at those videos. It should help you out. Alright, other than that, have a great day, YouTube. Please chat, share this with the world, and have a great day.